Hi, my name's Natalie Hubbs, and today we'll be talking about Rule 12, which is searching for and identifying the ball. First off, seeing the ball. A player is not necessarily entitled to see his ball when making a stroke. In searching for his or her ball anywhere on the course, the player may touch or bend long grass, rushes, bushes, etc., but only to the extent necessary to find or identify the ball, provided that this does not improve the lie of the ball or the area of its intended stance, swing, or line of play. If the ball is moved, Rule 18-2 applies. In addition to the methods of searching for and identifying the ball that are otherwise permitted by the rules, the player may also search for or identify the ball under Rule 12-1, which is as follows. Searching for and identifying the ball covered by sand. If the ball is believed to be covered in sand to an extent where they cannot find or identify the ball, the player can touch or move it without penalty. If the ball is identified as his or hers, the player must recreate the lie as nearly as possible by replacing the sand. There is no penalty when moving the ball while recreating the lie. Searching for and identifying the ball covered by loose impediments in a hazard. If the player's ball is believed to be covered by loose impediments to the extent where it is unfindable or unidentifiable, the player may touch or move the loose impediments without penalty. If the ball is moved during the touching or moving of loose impediments, Rule 18-2 applies. Searching for the ball in water or water hazard. If a ball is found to be lying in water, the player is allowed to get a ball with a club or a ball retriever without penalty. If the moved ball was not in the water or the ball was accidentally moved by the player, not during the process of taking the ball out of the water, then Rule 18-2 applies. Searching for the ball within an obstruction or abnormal ground conditions. If a ball is lying on an obstruction or in an abnormal ground conditions, it is accidentally moved during the search, there is no penalty. The ball must be replaced unless the player decides to proceed under Rule 24-1B, 24-2B, or 25-1B. Penalty for breach of Rule 12-1 in match play is loss of the hole, and in stroke play is 2 strokes. Moving on to Rule 12-2, which is lifting the ball for identification. The responsibility for playing the correct ball rests in the hands of the player. Each player is encouraged to put specific markings on the ball to ensure that it is theirs. If the player believes that the ball is theirs but cannot be sure, they are able to lift for identification without penalty. Before lifting the ball, the player must announce to his opponent, or in match play or stroke play his marker, of his intentions. From there, he may lift the ball and identify it, provided that the player gives his opponent or marker an opportunity to view the lifting and replacement. The ball must not be cleaned beyond the extent necessary of identification when lifted under Rule 12-2. If the player's ball and the player fail to comply with all or any of this procedure, they will incur a 1-stroke penalty. Penalty for breach of Rule 12-2 in stroke play is 2 strokes, and in match play is loss of the hole. That's all for Rule 12. Thank you for watching.